Okay, so in these videos, I'm going to go through the process of how to put together a virtual choir. And the first step here is going to be making some practice tracks with a click track so that everybody is singing at the exact same time in all the different videos. Some people make practice tracks just on the piano with a metronome. I really like the method where you import the music into Sibelius or Finale or whatever notation program you're using, and then exporting that out as a video file or an MP3 to practice with so that everybody is singing to the exact same click. I feel like there's less margin for error this way. So in the case of I Am With You Always, I composed this in Sibelius and then exported video tracks. So you're kind of left with two methods. One is you could type it all into Sibelius, which is going to be really time intensive. There's another solution here. It's definitely not perfect, but there's an app called Photoscore. Neurotron, it looks like it's made by. But I know it's partnered up with Avid. But what I would do is I would drag the PDF into it, and it's going to scan it and then send it to Sibelius for me. So in this case, I'm using I'm With You Always. I exported it from Sibelius. But I find actually with this chart, it doesn't do a very good job of recognizing it, whereas other scores, it does a much better job. So as it scans it in, you can see in red the errors that it's already made. I'm just going to quickly, tell it that a quarter note is 190, and then go through and let it know, yes, this is in common time, just so that it gets some accuracy. So again, this is kind of an expensive option. It's $250. For me, it still does save a lot of time because I'm doing a lot of these, and it's faster than it would take me to type these all in by hand. I'm going to choose the instruments. So my first three staffs are singers. It's my soprano, alto, and baritone. And then the rest is piano. And as you can see, it gets some things, but it makes mistakes right off the bat. Oh, it didn't add that piano. Show all the empty staffs so that it can see that there's a piano here that it missed. And I'm going to put it in another layout. So again, this is not a perfect method, but it's the best I have for right now. So I'm going to tell it that this is piano part. Let's take a listen. A little bit funky there, but pretty close. So, you just have to scrub through and just make sure that everything's lining up. You'll be able to hear it if it doesn't, hopefully. Another thing it struggles with is text. So you might have to go through and correct this. I feel like I type pretty fast in Sibelius, but even so, Photoscore has saved me a lot of time. So I'm hoping that as they continue to work on it and update it, it just gets better and better. Okay, so now I'm going to hide the empty staves. So I'm here. I'll hide those empty staves, and yeah, this starts to line up a little bit better. So you'd have to go through, scrub through, and make sure that everything's correct. But that did, not a bad job. So that maybe took me 5 minutes, and I did it with you. Whereas typing this all in again would take me probably over an hour. So that's that. Okay, I'm going to exit out of this and go on to step 2.